Welcome to Zion Analysis, ladies and gentlemen. Pleasure to meet you once again, and thank you so much for your continued support always in this broadcast. Back to our political discussion, straight to Star newspaper. In the Star newspaper, the photos in the Star is so shocking. Kenyan's youth are now saying sky's the limit, which is okay. The Gen Zs are still taking over, and now William Ruto's administration is regretting. Mayhem and death. That is the headline. So there is total confusion as these youths are now making the current head of state to have a sleepless night. You can see how the street was stormed yesterday. They are not afraid of death. They are courageous. They know how to speak better than us. But the only demand they were demanding from this government is that those who lost their life 2024 last year should be compensated, which I think is the right direction. And even the other day, I urged Murkomen, John Badi, and William Ruto to check that. They never responded, yet it is something which they ought to do. So according to the Star, mayhem and death. It means that there are so many people lost their life. I think roughly 6, almost that average. So assume every day we go to the street and we lose 6 over us. How will this country look like in the next 2 to 3 years? We are killing doctors. We are killing teachers, we are killing presidents, we are killing nurses, and so on and so on. Even pastors. And not because we lack anything in this country. Not really. What we lack in this country is leadership chances. Leaders who are controlling this government never come or never bother even to give Kenyans a chance to have job opportunities. They are only recycling the billionaires, the millionaires among themselves. But they never come up with a conclusion that how can a Gen Z get this position in the CS as PA. Are we not capable to create job opportunities to the youth of this nation? Rather than recycling 60-year-old men and women in this government. Rather than President himself having 18 advisors. Yet youth have no job. So that is why the Star is exposing so far where we have reached. It is mayhem and death. A very shocking headline. I believe that even next month, this group will still come up with another message. They will disturb you. They will stab you, they will disturb you until justice be their shield and defender. I'm telling you for free. Remember, the people you are dealing with, they never give up easily. We have men and women in that group. I was there, I don't want to mention the specific place. But I personally, I was also defeated. Because the force with these people were coming with behind is a very, very strong force, which if you are not keen, you can be stepped on, stamped on, and die immediately. That's so energetic. And even some of the police officers were scared. And they are very sharp. They know how to interact and communicate with one another. So as much as this government not bothered, we must now come with a conclusion. Please, leaders. Leadership is not all about chest thumping and saying, oh, you looted this, oh, you do this. No, not really. It is now you individually, President Ruto, to listen to whatever these people are saying. Kwani hii kusikiza wananchi kwenye wanasema kama ni kwenda mbinguni? Why don't you just take your time and listen to whatever they're saying? You say that, oh, there is no demonstration. Yesterday they demonstrated. You will still say there is no demonstration. Your friend Murkomen aliamka asubuhi na uoga mingi. Sasa nikajiuliza, kama sahi tuseme Iran wametupa missile bomb hapa, unadhani Murkomen atalala Kenya? Wallahi, I swear, atatafuta hata parachute, aenda lale juu ya parachute. Juni itakuwa kubaya. Kwa nini? Kwa nini tuko na wawa? Kwa sababu hatuna ile njia ya kutafuta suluhisho. Na si ati Mungu hajatupea akili, ametupea. Kila mtu. Kwa pande ya Gen Z wako na akili. Akili yao inasemekana hawa viongozi wamewazoea. Na ni ukweli, hata saa hii tumekosana na mtu hapa. Ukimuuliza, hii barabara mbona mtengenezi anakasirika? Kwa WhatsApp group. But the truth of the matter is that, leaders, you ought to understand what people demand. Because this newspaper is really exposing a lot to us as a nation. So far, many Kenyans have lost their life. And it is something which we ought to understand and rectify among ourselves. Anyway, I rest my case at this moment, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you all the best and thank you so much for your always great support in this channel. Bye bye.